welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to my channel, and let's get into it, shall we? Let's see what the energy is for today. Sorry, I just wondering where my runes were then, but I've got them. So let's see, first of all, what's going on with these tea cards. Let's see. The most awkward cards to shuffle in the world. We have a fair man, a dragon, and a haystack. Interesting. So dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, grey or white hair. So this could be you, or it could be somebody that you're dealing with, okay? So the first person that popped into your head, that's who this is. We have dragon, beware of self-delusion, and haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. So let's get into the runes in the tarot to see what is that all about. So maybe you're feeling like things aren't going your way at the moment. Okay, we have Wunyo. So this could be to do with something blocking your joy, your harmony right now. Yeah, the illusions. There's something about illusions that have kind of been broken. I do feel that for some of you, there's two collectives here. Some of you are this man, and some of you are dealing with this man. Okay, so if you're dealing with this man, I am feeling like you're probably a feminine, and this is who has been creating some illusion around you in your life. It feels to me as if this person has maybe created some gaslighting here or manipulation in some form, and you knew really, or you feel like you're kicking yourself right now, because it's almost like you think you knew what was going on, but you've realized now, and now you're ready to do something about it, but you're kicking yourself for not doing something sooner, because it's almost like you had a thought or you had a feeling, and now the veil's been lifted, the truth has actually been exposed, the illusion has been broken. Now, if you are that man in this, then that for you is that somebody else has created this, has broken this illusion around you, okay? And the karma side of it is, karma isn't necessarily about negative forces, karma is about balance. And basically it works off, what you do in the past affects your present and your future. So even if you've been manipulated or you've been led down a path because of somebody else's words or how they've tried to convince you of something, I feel somebody is really kicking themselves now because the truth has just been exposed, or this illusion has just been broken. But it's all part of your transformation. Okay, this was necessary to happen right now on this time of your timeline. Okay, this was meant to happen right at this point in order for your way forward. This had to happen the way that it has in order for your breakthrough, for you to understand it. Okay, and it is actually leading you into something more harmonious that I'm feeling from this. So let's get some more cards on here. Okay, so we've got hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So right now you may feel like you need a period of rest. You just need to take some time away. Maybe you are just removing yourself from the picture right now so that you can really understand and get some clarity on what's happening in your life. Vacation. You are definitely taking yourself away somewhere. So I feel like you are maybe getting in your car, getting on a plane. You've made a choice to just go and do something. You need some space to think. You need to go and do that. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. So you'll know if it's your reading, because that is what you've just decided to do. Maybe you've just booked your holiday today. Okay. It's a good idea that you have, because it feels like it says somebody working against you or behind your back. So there's something else here that's kind of like irritating you or annoying you, and I feel like it could be connected to this. This keeps coming out in these readings, you know, that there's this person that is, I feel this is what's to do with the illusion that's been broken here. This person has perhaps tried to convince you of something or lied to you in some way, and you thought that they were, but you didn't have any proof. But now I feel like you've got the proof and you're kicking yourself because you actually didn't follow your intuition in the first place. You knew this wasn't right. And we have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. So the choices that you've made, you know, even though it's been difficult for you, and I think it's taking your time to actually, you know, separate yourself from these energies, from these forces that are trying to work against you. You're managing to do it. You are getting there, and you are about to move through that archway. Now, if you look at urus, it can sometimes represent a gateway because it looks like, you know, something that you would walk through. So it does look a bit like that archway on there. I have to use my other arm to bring that closer to you. Can you see? It's like an archway. And urus is very much similar to that archway. You are about to push through a new threshold. You're about to break into a new chapter through your determination to find the truth and determination to live the truth. Yeah, you definitely, you know, you're not lying to yourself anymore. You're not going to pretend to yourself anymore. You know the truth. So you're moving towards bringing that truth out. I'm actually going to do these like this. I think it'd be easier. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. So that's why I feel like there's two collectives here. And I feel like for masculine, there is a fair woman that has been causing these issues. And for the feminines out there, it's this masculine that's been causing the issues. So I'm going to put those two together over there, okay? Because you've realised you actually just want harmony. You just want peace. You don't want games anymore. You don't want illusion anymore. And you've kind of broken the illusion through all the work that you've been doing on yourself. Okay, we've got crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Now, for some of you, this I feel is more to do with the enterprise. You've had an idea about something new that you can create, is what I'm getting from this. And you're about to put this into motion, okay? You're at the conception stage here. For some of you, maybe you are pregnant right now, or perhaps there is the birth of a child about to occur in your life. So if you were thinking maybe I am, this is not me telling you that you are, because I'm not medically trained to tell you that. You would need to go and find that out for yourself. But there is an energy around you of something new coming in that maybe wasn't expected. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. So this is definitely more to do with putting an idea into motion and creating an enterprise with that. So it's like, this is your baby, this is your egg, this is something that you want to work on, want to work towards. And you've given it some real thought. And the pale says time to get out of a situation. So you know it's time to get out of that situation. That's why you need to take this vacation. Take yourself away from where you have been, because you need to separate yourself from it in order to really see clearly your way forward at this time. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. Now that's part of the energy of daggers as well. So it's like you are going through a spiritual journey right now. This awakening, enlightenment, you know, and that torch is like Cain's, where I've said it before. Imagine walking into a cave that's full of you, everything about you, and you light this beacon, you light this torch inside there, and it illuminates everything. You cannot unsee what you've seen. And that's what I feel like you're here right now, is you can't unsee what you've seen. You can't unfeel what you're feeling right now. A mountain road, you are on the road to success, okay? So things are going to manifest for you. because you are taking yourself on this journey. You decided to do the inner work, and that is going to create changes in your outer world. Okay. And you are loved. This is spiritual love, the lily. So there are forces might be working against you, but there are also forces. There are also forces in spirit that are working with you, protecting you, holding the space for you. Okay. So watch for signs, synchronicities, anything like that that is kind of showing you the way forward. There's going to be signposts to help you on here. That vacation is one of them. And shield, you do need to defend yourself. That's part of Uru's energy there, okay? About, you know, a need to really stand your ground, be strong. Urus basically represents the aurochs, which are like big animals that were solid, you know, really strong animals, very determined, very grounded. And that's the energy of this. It's like, you know, you need to sort of put yourself in a grounded position so that you feel secure and safe. And there may become a time where you do need to defend yourself, okay? But find your peace within it. And woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. So for some of you, there is this energy of a feminine around you. I'm not quite sure on that one yet, because you've got two women there. We've got just woman and fair woman. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Now this came out in a reading recently about maybe somebody, you know, helping you to spend your money, basically wanting to go do things and things like that. And you're sort of like, oh, I don't know if I can afford that. And they're like, oh, it's fine, go for it. Okay, just watch that you're not doing for others rather than for yourself. Camel, persevere and you will overcome your problems. Okay, so again, another sort of slow moving energy that, you know, camels, I watched a documentary once about camels, and if you've ever seen inside a camel, they've got all these like capillaries that store the water. Like you'd think it was just the humps like full of water. It's not. It's like these capillary things that they've got. And it's amazing how I feel like for some of you, the most important thing you need to do right now is maybe drinking plenty of water, nurturing yourself, keeping fit and healthy. Because for some of you, I don't think you've been feeling great lately. Perhaps you have been under the weather or not feeling very well, or something just hasn't felt quite right. And this is a time for you to really nurture yourself, look after yourself, prepare yourself for the journey ahead, okay? Because that mountain road is saying you are going to be successful, but it's a mountain road, okay? There's going to be lumps and bumps. There's going to be movement needed and work needed as well. So I'm going to the tarot to find out about the people in here, because there does seem to be a few different types of people coming through. So let's find out first of all, what is that dealings or relationship with the woman about? Who is this woman? And what does she want with you? Who is this woman? Oh, very mysterious woman. Let's find out. Okay, we have the King of Swords in the reverse position. So this could be maybe someone that feels very stubborn, isn't really communicating at the moment, or if they do communicate, they're not really giving you much in way of like truth, or just not giving you anything, basically. That's what I'm feeling from there. Yeah, so you kind of feeling a little bit unsure or muddled in your thoughts around this person. So whether you're male or female here, it doesn't matter. This is a female in your life, maybe that you're not clear on their intentions perhaps, or what is going on with them or around them. And the King of Wands as well. So there's an energy here of maybe somebody messing about. Sometimes the King of Wands can have an energy of like a player type of energy, where, you know, this is someone that is not just in one relationship. They may have lots of different casual things going on at the same time. So for some of you, it may be that this person, you're unsure of their intentions, you don't know what they want, and you've got a feeling that they may be, you're not the only one. Okay. That is kind of the energy I'm getting from this. But you either want to receive something from this person, like you want to not take, but it's almost like you want something back from this person. Maybe they've taken something from you and you want something back from them. So there will be a message coming forward about that to make things more clear, so that you can understand. I do feel that could be connected to this fair woman, if I'm honest. That does feel like that's the energy of it. Okay, so what's the challenge right now? What is this all about? Because this does feel very people-y, this energy does. Okay. So there's something here about you felt like this could have been your desire, like a fulfillment of some form, something that you desired, that you wanted. But it's actually, you're unsure whether I don't know if you're feeling this person moving on without you, and that's kind of upsetting you or hurting you, or you don't know where you stand with this person. There's something like that, like you don't know where you stand, and you can see this person sort of just getting on as if you don't exist potentially, or just, you know, nothing's really bothering them, but they don't seem to be wanting to communicate with you either, but you can see them just getting on with their life and enjoying. Okay, so what is your challenge at this time? Okay, you're feeling like it's almost like you feel like you're watching everybody getting on and doing what they want to do and, you know, enjoying life, and you don't feel like you are. You're feeling uninspired, unenthusiastic right now at this time. It's like you don't seem to have any real enthusiasm for what's going on at the moment. But that's ending because you kind of decided that, you know, you're going to have this vacation. You're going to start doing all the things that you want to do for you rather than waiting for anybody else. You're going to do it for you. So what challenges do you have around this? Okay. It feels like the challenge is, you know, you're going through a transition right now, but it feels a little bit isolated, a little bit lonely. And you're not sure whether you want to communicate that or not, because I feel like you feel that you're not being heard and you don't know which way to turn, is what I'm getting from this. Let's get a little bit more on there. I feel like you've been called to kind of speak your truth a little bit. You know, that enlightenment daggers there is kind of like telling you it's time to express how you really feel. That's interesting. So we've got the 8 of Swords and the Lovers on there. So you do have a choice, or you've made a choice, I feel, at this time. And where you were doubting before, I feel like you aren't doubting anymore. Maybe that's to do with you giving up on this, you know. Maybe that's what this is talking about, is that actually you've decided that you're seeing other people just going off and doing their own things. Perhaps you're thinking like, well, maybe I should just be single and do my own thing. I'm sick of this headache. I'm sick of going through these situations that are kind of making me feel crap about myself, you know. There's always that feeling of like something working against you and you having to protect yourself, and you want joy. I feel like you want to have a new beginning, new relationship. And that's what this is looking like, is like you're not holding yourself back anymore. You're not going to sabotage things anymore. You've decided that you choose love and you are looking for a soulmate. That's what I'm getting from this. You're looking for your soulmate on here. Because before you kind of been in maybe more casual things, but you're realising that actually since this last one here, it feels like it's been very on and off, and that's been very confusing for you. And there is something still that you need to take, I feel, or you want from that person. But there's an energy of, you know, for some of you, this is a love connection. This is somebody that you've had a relationship with. For some of you, it could be a friend or family member that you've been having some issues with, you know. But there's something, it feels like money. It feels like it's related to money that you are expecting from this person. So it's almost like a communication. You need to speak to this person, or they're going to communicate to you about money. So what do you need to focus on? Okay, so the focus here is that there are going to be some changes. You may find that there is an element of destruction here as you try to sort of separate yourself from this. I don't feel that they're going to just allow that to happen. And that might be the forces that are working against you on here. You know, persevere, you will overcome your problems, but there is going to be some sudden changes, some big changes occurring here. I think some of these changes are actually as well how you're feeling, because you've decided to follow the beat of your own drum. You've decided to, you know, say, right, I'm going to do for me actually for a change. And everyone's like, whoa, hang on a minute, where are you going? So what do you need to let go of? What do you need to let go of right now? Well, let's see. What do you need to let go of right now? Okay, so the Chariot in reverse is kind of like an energy of maybe running into things and then feeling like there's a brick wall kind of thing. So it's maybe taking a more informed, strategic way forward, okay, rather than like a bull in a china shop. Take things a little bit slower, to slow the pace down a little bit on there. I do see you kind of, there's something about the past and wanting to move, something that you've walked away from that you want to move towards. That could be to do with this situation over here. So let's see what the future is of this for you. What is your future energy here? See, future energy. Okay, the Empress in reverse. So this is kind of like where maybe you're feeling like what you want to attract, you're not able to attract at this time. Almost like it's slipping away from you, it's getting away from you. There is a need to really nurture yourself right now. You know, give yourself the love that you desire. Give that to yourself. I do feel right now is a time of like, maybe it is good for you to decide what you want and stand on your own 2 feet. Bring that energy to you, okay? And it will bring you closer then to this love that you're looking for as well. Oh, my leg. Right, let's get a little bit more information then, shall we? So, what advice do we have for you at this time? What advice do we have? Yeah, you're going through this transition, okay? You're already in it part way, but there's more to be done. There's more work to happen. It's already, the wheels are in motion, and every day, every step, you are learning more and more about the illusions that are around you, okay? Use your intuition, allow yourself to be guided by it, because you know what feels right. You know these signposts are being put out there for you. Do you remember we had the card with spiritual love on there? You are being shown the way forward here. You just have to really allow yourself to trust and be guided by it. Okay. So what about your hopes and fears right now? I do feel that you are cutting ties with some connections from the past that aren't serving you anymore. Like you want some more stability. You want to feel more grounded. So what is that energy? Okay, so you're hoping for some good news, for a good conclusion here. That could be to do with this Page of Pentacles. So this might be you putting an offer out there, or you receiving this offer in return. Okay, I think there's two different ways around there. But there is this communication that's going to happen, and it's good fortune for you. It's good news for you. Okay, definitely good news coming in. It's something that you desire, then it's been fulfilled. Okay, so there's not a lot of fear here. It's more hope. It's almost like you've got this determination now. There's these things going on in the background, but you've already made your decision. The truth has already been illuminated to you, and I feel like in your own stubbornness you realise, like, I'm done. I'm done with this. And when you're done with something, you are done with something, is what I'm getting. And you know what you desire now. You know what fills your cups, and you're ready to kind of reap the rewards of the efforts that you've made. Okay, you want contentment, and it's on its way to you. So what is your outcome here? What is the outcome? I feel like this vacation is very important to you. Like you've been thinking about it for a little while now. And it's going to bring a lot of enjoyment, ecstatic joy even. You've got 1 year there. So what is your outcome on here? However you're feeling right now, joyfulness is around the corner. Okay, harmony, balance and joyfulness is just around the corner. But I think you already know that. You just needed a little bit of clarity because you've been feeling a little bit uninspired as to the way forward. That could be to do with communication, okay? That could be to do with not knowing how you're going to be received. Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands on here as your outcome. So you've made a decision about your future. You know the way that you want to move forward. Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So you might be seeing a lot of twos around, maybe 2-2 or 2-2-2, that kind of thing. Now there's an energy here of you sort of like you've been in this crossroads for some time. You've been thinking this path or that path. And I feel like you've made a decision now as to which path you want to go down. And this path, it does feel like it's going to have a lot of travel around it. So you're going on this vacation, but I feel like that isn't the only vacation that you're going to be going on. There's quite a few vacations that you're going to be taking. And we've got this Queen of Pentacles here, and it's at Cups then. This Queen of Pentacles. This is just fulfillment, nurturing energy, someone that's really kind of like content. Very, very nature and earth based, and I feel like that is you. Now this could be an earth woman coming into your life. This could bring you balance here. Yeah, because you've been needing, you know, you've been feeling a little bit like you've needed caring for. Yeah, you've needed rest, respite, and just restoring your energy. And when you come back off this vacation, you're going to be feeling like this. Okay, you're going to be feeling absolutely renewed and vibrant and bringing a lot of abundance to yourself. Okay, it's a good energy. It feels like if the message really, if you needed to know what it is about you, you know, getting out of a situation, having to let something go that you know isn't working for you anymore. There's been a lot of gaslighting, manipulation and things going on around this, and you're annoyed with yourself for not acting on what you intuitively knew was the case anyway. But you're trusting yourself now, okay? And you can only do what you can do from where you're at. When you know better, you do better. So let's just get the last card on here for your final outcome. Okay. So it seems that, you know, this love that you're looking for, you have a lot of choices. You have a lot of choice here. And you're no longer allowing illusion to cloud your judgment. See, he's sort of pointing at one cup there and like, So it's like the illusion's been broken. You can see clearly now what it is. There's still a little bit of hesitation there. However, the Two of Cups kind of suggests union, things coming together. This is definitely a love message, I feel. But it's in letting go of something that's been very hot and cold, hit and miss, and not really serving a purpose anymore, okay? You want to move towards harmony and joy and fulfillment in that sense. You've been enlightened to this. The illusion has been completely broken, you know, and you're in this transformational stage. You're about to walk through the gateway. So I'm going to leave this reading here for you. If that resonates with you, then please do get in touch. My details are down in the description box. If you've got 1 or 2 questions, I do those for £10 each. If you'd like a full reading, then please do get in touch. Just drop me an email and we'll go through that for you. And if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to my channel, and I will speak to you again soon. Have a blessed day.